Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1122. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you would like to join me on camera, to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself and or your business. All that would be super great. And it would also be super great if you could go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So I'm just going to do the word page and the let's go page. And I'm going to, like I said, invite you to check out the rest of the website when you have time at drumskywriter.com. So the word page is full of great programs and services as offered by local nonprofits, also the city, the county, and the state. And you can also find places where you can volunteer by going to the word page. For example, CWS, I don't know if that's their official name, but I know they used to be the Christian World Services. But basically, they help refugees who come to this country, to this city, help them get started by, the volunteers will take them to the store, show them how the whole thing operates and how to use the self-serve. They take them on the bus, show them how the bus works, that sort of thing. So if that sounds fun to you, also, if you just don't have the time to like go out in the world with a new resident of Durham, they have it so you can set up where you can talk to someone. I think it's like an hour once a week, something like that, so they can practice their English. So you might want to look into that. That sounds like fun. I might do that. Okay, let's see. Now, I just wanted to point out a couple of items that maybe you can look over the weekend if you're not too busy. I know next week is Thanksgiving, but I just wanted to tell you, if you go to the word page, first go to durhamskywriter.com and then go to the word page and then scroll down to where it says Center for Child and Family Health. And they have a project, the Ready Project, and they have put together something called the Nurturing Durham Resource Guide. And this identifies free and low cost programs for families with kids who are up to age 8. And you'll find all kinds of great information. So definitely check it out. I've got the link to the website so you can check out the Nurturing Durham Resource Guide over the weekend when you have time. And also, I wanted to tell you about uh, gun locks. You can get a free gun lock from, let me find it first. It's under Durham County Department of Public Health. And they're also at a lot of public events. So if you see an event going on and you see Durham County, like a tablecloth that says Durham County, rush over there and see if you can get a free gun lock. And the reason why I'm mentioning it today is because sometimes, we have these big dinners and kids, grandkids, little cousins come over, and you might say, oh boy, my brother's kids are so bad. They just get into everything. Well, if it just so happens that you have a gun in the house, you definitely want them to get into that. So get a free gun lock. In fact, it would be great if you could lock up the whole thing. But if you don't have the money or don't have time to rush and get one by Thanksgiving, then at least get a free gun lock. You can actually call the county and get a free gun lock, and they'll give you as many as you need. They're not stingy at all. So if you need a free gun lock, give them a call and see if you can tiptoe over there and get whatever you need from them as soon as possible, especially if you're going to have a bunch of kids over at the house, kids who are curious. And there's more under Durham County Department of Public Health. There's a lot of great programs. So just, when you have time. Okay, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6, and then tomorrow they reopen at 9:30, and of course Bragtown is not open on the weekend. And there's another resource I wanted to point out, the Durham Network of Care. Let me scroll down to that. So the Durham Network of Care, they have what you call the Bull City online resource guide. And this is a directory. I mean, they've got everything you need. I mean, we're talking about addiction recovery, advocacy, childcare, community services, criminal justice resources, crisis services, disaster relief. Anyway, they've got everything. Housing, homelessness, um, intellectual and developmental disabilities, legal help, LGBTQ, physical health, mental health, raising children, senior resources, spiritual support and support groups, all kinds of stuff. And here's the cool thing, well, it's already cool, but also you can get access to local lists, including Medicaid doctors and dentists, juvenile justice services, drug rehab centers, food pantries, housing resources, etc. And here's what else is cool. Um, it's available in 107 languages. You can choose whatever language you speak and or your family speaks, and there you go. For the most part, it should be there. So yeah, I think that is awesome. So definitely check out the Durham Network of Care. Go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, and just scroll down. You'll see it. Everything's in alphabetical order. Durham Network of Care. Okay, now I'm not going to actually go to the health page, but I will. Well, actually, let me just go ahead and do that so I can get the address right. I don't want to give you the wrong address. I just want to mention one thing from the health page. Let me scroll down to the HELP program. It's run by the county. It's part of the Project Access. So, the Health Equipment Loan Program. This is at 4206 North Roxborough Street. You're on the first floor, Suite 100. So, basically, they take donations. For example, if you don't need your wheelchair anymore, cane, bedside commode, those pickup stick thingies you see people using in the stores, tub transfer benches, that sort of thing, knee scooters. So donate whatever you don't need. They'll disinfect it, they'll repair it if it needs fixing, and then they loan it out to people for 90 days at a time, which is super awesome. It's great for people who are elderly or got injured, maybe a sports injury. Maybe you don't need something permanently, but you just know you need to recover. Maybe you're just out of the hospital or whatever. So if you need it for longer than 3 months, you can actually call them. And ideally, usually they'll say, go ahead and use it for another 90 days. So they're only open 2 days a week. So Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 to 5. And the address is, again, 4206 North Roxborough Street. Definitely check out the Health Equipment Loan Program. Great program. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and then I'll let you go enjoy the rest of your lunch hour. We scroll down to 22. When I was young, November 22nd, that was always a day when people would spend in the news. There would be news stories about the assassination of JFK, President Kennedy. And I think because so much time has passed, I don't even think people even think of that anymore. But yeah, it's kind of embedded in my memory because we ran home from, they let us out. I don't think they do that nowadays because I don't know. But anyway, they let us out of school. We were running the streets. President Kennedy's been shot. And I remember running home with my sister. And yeah, and that's when we got our new TV. We had one of those old TVs, those circular TVs from the 1950s. And in order to be able to actually see the screen, Pop actually ran out and got a new black and white TV. And yeah, old memories. Anyway, let me continue. I'm supposed to be respecting your time. Let me go ahead and do just that. So today is the 22nd. Let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals to people in need from 3 until 6, and they're located at 1306 Fayetteville Street. And they're served by the 5 and the 5K bus. Boxyard RTP, which is an outdoor venue. I know it's a little cool today to wear a jacket, and they do have heaters. And also, they have a heater overhead with a gigantic fan that pushes the warm air down. And then they have these stand-alone, I think they're propane some kind of heaters, so you should be okay. But anyway, Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to be featuring the fabulous Nightlife Boogie. That is a band that plays fun songs from the 1940s to the 60s. That's going to be this evening for the Friday night live concert series, 5:30 until 7:30. It's free. No pressure is put on you to buy any food, but food is available and beverages too. So they have they've got a barbecue place, they've got pizza, they've got there's a Korean restaurant place, and BU Cafe. I don't know if they have food. They might have food. They might have like little snacky things. But anyway, no pressure. You can buy dinner if you like or a snack. It's always up to you. Oh, another thing they have a couple of seating areas where they have like a fire pit. You can sit around the fire pit, so that should be fun too. So just to let you know, that should be really fun. So that's going to be this evening, 5:30 until 7:30. Line dancing with Jitterbug at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue, from 6 until 7. Now, the Durham Arts Council School, they have a school. They teach, as you might know, they have art galleries, but of course, they also teach. So they have a whole bunch of classes that they teach. I think they still pass out the little flyer where you can look at all the classes. But you can also go online, of course. So, anyway, they're going to be hosting a reception tonight from 6 until 8 because they have a new exhibit called Our House, which features artwork by the students and the instructors. So that should be really nice. Free admission, of course. They're downtown at 120 Morris Street. Let's see. Oh, vegan restaurant, Pure Soul, 4125 Highway 15501. They're going to be hosting Poetry Night with Naima Saeed. That's going to be this evening, 6:30 until 8:30. You can start signing up at 6:30, and the poetry starts at 7. And then patrons of the restaurant, it is a restaurant, vegan restaurant. You can choose from a limited menu between like 7 and 8:30. So they're keeping it simple because after all, the focus is going to be on the poetry. First Presbyterian Church, which is downtown, 305 East Main Street. They're going to be hosting a concert by the Shauna Tucker Quintet. She's a great cellist. She plays, and her group, of course, they play jazz and something called chamber soul, which is really hip. Really hip. I've seen her on YouTube. I've seen her in person too. But definitely check her out this evening at First Presbyterian Church. Free concert. You're gonna love that. So definitely click though on the link because a lot of people are going to want to go and want to make sure that they can fit everybody in. So definitely click on the link that I provide on the Let's Go page to get your free ticket. And hopefully you're not too late and hopefully you won't see the message sold out. But yeah, it's going to be this evening, 7:30. Now tomorrow, the Durham Farmers Market is going to be take place in the Durham Central Park, which is downtown, of course, 501 Foster Street. They're operating under their fall and winter hours, 9 until noon. Okay, and if you have a EBT, swipe your card, go to the manager's desk, which is right in front of the bathrooms. And then if you planned to spend like $10, you can get $20 worth of food. You can double your money. You can also do the same at the South Durham Farmers Market as well. Now, sharing the park with the Durham Farmers Market is the Durham Craft Market, and you can look at beautiful artwork. And I don't have to remind you that holiday season is upon us. Enough said. Their hours are also 9 until noon. Park for free. Go just west, go to Morris, and then park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot for free. The South Durham Farmers Market, they have a new spot, the Hub RTP. 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, right practically next door to Boxyard. So their hours for now is 8 until noon, but I think starting next week, let me see. I think week after next, I think they're going to go to 9 until noon. But for now, I think it's still 8 until noon at their new spot. Plenty of parking, no worries. Boxyard RTP tomorrow. They will be featuring Miriam from K97.5 and Carolina Waves. That's their Saturday music series at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive, from 11:30 until 2:30 tomorrow. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's look at the weather, and then I'll let you go. I know you're busy. It is Friday after all. It's cold out. That's all I have to say. It is cold out. Oh, wait. I didn't do my intro. Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. Almost forgot my little weather intro. Okay, it's cold out, folks. It's only 45 degrees. And it says, feels like 31. Oh my goodness. 31 is at the freezing point. I do hope everybody has good coats and hats and whatnot. Wow. Oh, it's only going up to 47. So maybe it'll only feel like it's going up to like 33 or 4. It's cold out today, folks. It is cold. It was really windy last night. It says wind gusts up to 28 miles per hour. Oh, that's what's making the temperature feel like 31. That's what it says on my weather app. Wow. So today, 47. It's only going to feel like lower 30s. Tomorrow, an improvement. I don't know if it's going to be windy tomorrow, but it will be 58. So that's a lot better. Even though it's going to be sunny today, it's going to be partly sunny tomorrow. The high, again, of 58. Sunday, 63. Monday, 67. Tuesday, 67. That's more my speed. Now, it looks like Thanksgiving still going to be raining. Darn. It says 60% chance of rain, 57 degrees on Thanksgiving. Maybe it'll change before then. Let's hope it warms up a little and that the chance of rain is lessened. Okay, but today, like I said, it's only going to be 47, but we can look forward to tomorrow being 58. And I'm sure a lot of us are going to be out shopping. So definitely do that. And if you can afford to buy a little extra to donate, there are food pantries, and also let's just say, well, the food pantries usually get their food from stores and they get money from the federal government. But there are other pantries where people like you and me, where we can actually help ourselves by donating to, for example, the Durham Center for Senior Life. They help seniors who are struggling. Durham Tech has a food pantry, but I'm not sure if they need help from the public. I'm not sure about that. But the Durham community fridges, they could definitely need help because that is where homeless folks and also folks who are just in need. In fact, let me grab my iPad. Let me give you the exact addresses of the Durham community fridges because that's definitely a place. I was just there. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. But I usually take food there to both of the community fridges. But I went to Dollar Tree and I bought a hand operated can opener. And I took a string and tied it in place so that everybody can use these can openers. Because I was imagining if I were in need and I was super hungry and I really didn't have a place to stay, and I went to the community fridge and I saw a can of corn, for example. I love corn. I would eat that. I would want to eat that. But there's no way to open the can. Those types of cans don't have the pop tops. So I figured if I provided a can opener, that could help a lot of people to, just eat right out of the can if necessary. Sometimes you do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. So if you could think of other ways to help, definitely stop by the Durham Community Fridges. There's two of them. Let me give you the addresses. Let's see. Also, there are apps. There's a link, and it's on the post right there on the Word page, which is where I am now. And you can actually see what's in the fridge. Maybe not exactly, but you can learn whether it's empty or full or it needs restocking. You could also find out if it's clean or not, because you could also take it upon yourself to, give it a little scrub. And also, you can find out whether it's warm or naturally. You want the refrigerator to be cold, but sometimes I guess they can go on the fritz, and you can alert someone to check into it. So the two community fridges in Durham: St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. So it's right behind Whole Foods. Part and Parcel, 1901 Chapel Hill Road, and that's a block or two north of Lakewood. Okay, so it's right over there by, the Scrap Exchange, Lincoln Community Health Center, Food Lion. So Part and Parcel, 1901 Chapel Hill Road, and you can park on the side of the building if you turn on Dean Street. You'll see it because Part and Parcel is a store, so you'll see it. So this is open 24/7. People who are in need stop by there all the time. The last time I went to the one at Part and Parcel, there was a gentleman there with a little rollaway suitcase. And I said, hi, are you dropping off or picking up? And he said, I'm picking up, because he looked hungry. He was so happy to see me there with food. So yeah, you're really helping people, even if you don't get to see them and talk with them or whatever, engage them in conversation. They're out there and they're definitely in need. I highly recommend, if you go shopping this weekend for Thanksgiving, that you buy a little something extra and put it in one of or both of the Durham community fridges. With that, you have a beautiful day. I'll be doing the show tomorrow. Wait, let me make sure. Let me see if I'm supposed to be somewhere tomorrow morning. I'm old school. I'm still using an old-fashioned calendar. Let's see. Tomorrow is the 24th. No. Okay. I'll be doing the show live tomorrow. But with it being Saturday, that means I'll be doing the show at 10. So I hope to see you tomorrow at 10. If not, I'll see you out and about somewhere. And you have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.